likely one of the two. Regardless, it's double melee, and Gangplank will come through yet again. Have seen this matchup a lot. Gangplank into the melee champions, a little bit easier to attack them with the barrels, trading back with the...
As they're going to be easy for him to pick up.
Yeah, expecting a difference of 5. Now Bifrost taking some damage, but has the shield available, finds a slow and a Zazel. One more auto could be a chomp as well. The flash in, and that's the flashless Braum. That will be a kill. It's actually claimed by Biofrost.
So they're all coming mid.
And they're walking over as Niski still has the flash, though. Big play up towards the jungler, who is flashless now himself. Wiggly goes down, and now the fight continues on. Over the wall is Stick safe, but this is still a lot of punishment on the CLG support.
C9 are the first ones with the control ward. Niski holds the wave in front of his turret. The CLG
He's not going to find that stun right there. Jumps right back to his own minion wave. And now he goes once again now towards Wiggly, towards PoE. They got a lot of damage here. They're going to find not quite the stun. The shotgun pulls him back in, buys the space, but Svenskeren gets the kill all the same. Braum disengages PoE. Ezreal True Shot Barrage not going to be enough, but maybe
power difference at the moment is too high. So Cloud9 easily able to sneak in there. But will they get punished now?
Ruins here has a slow. Actually, this could be enough. Sneaky does have flash. Ults over to the side. Now big damage on the Zazel, though, who is summonerless, and Stixley does claim that kill. Second round of the chase, not going to find a kill. Will burn Sneaky's flash, though. And Ruins sticking around, picks up something big, but now Niski with the solo kill. Triforce is done, and so is PoE. Now out of the top lane, a push continues with Shelly. As C9 going to get themselves some turret pressure. CLG will claim bot lane first, but it will be answered by that.
Yeah, also makes that ultimate very easy and clean. Ruin!
He's going to try to get away, and it will be a trade. Solo kill themselves, and looks like they're going to be able to clear away mid-wave and not lose that turret either.
Yeah, very good little pincer there from CLG. They get the win.
He is willing to do so. Nice job knocking down the barrel. Walks away pretty cleanly, but CLG... Here we go, pressure on to that tier 1 turret in the mid lane, down below half HP. They've got to respect, though, what Sejuani might do for an engage. You've got a Kali coming around the wings. There's the first stun. Here comes the hard engage for Aurelia. Hits 3 with it, and the charge is in. Will they reach the back line? CLG trying to disengage. They pick up one, but it's traded back by Licorice. Wiggly, up the stopwatch. Has to buy a few more seconds, but now far. Very, very low. Grabbed now by Biofrost. Looking for the re-engage. Shockwave on the 2. CLG, can they claim a second kill? It's on to Ruin now, and Niski finds him. PoE's at 12 HP. A stopwatch dodges an auto attack, but Niski still has the follow-up, and it's 3 for 1. Cloud9 take the team fight, and they will take the outer turret as well.
Yeah, and they can transition on a nice edge at this moment in the mid lane. CLG had just started pushing back to walk to them.
Going right away, Shockwave down. Most ultis are gone. It's really only top tension. Oh, Trundle, it's Stixley just knocked down in the middle of the map. No jungler around. A clean pickup there for the C9 side. PoE forced to run away. Niski puts on some damage, and a Tom Kench brings him to safety. A single turret falls elsewhere, but that one will go down. But mid lane's under fire. Liquid's gonna grab that one now as well. Has his own ult back up and still has his flash.
All right, the pressure continues. C9 now closing in on the bottom half. Another minion wave arrives, and Sneaky should be able to get an auto off.
Oh, they get a lot on a Ruin, though. Stun, but grabbed by Tom Kench. No Glacial Fissure landing just yet, but across the back comes the rest of the squad. Big damage out of C9, but the turret is deadly. They've got to run from this one. Redemption could find some damage as well, or at least start the chase. And Wiggly wants to go forward, but has to respect what the disengage tools are from C9's side. Licorice never gets right over onto that one. The turret stays alive, no kills.
Yeah, Licorice was actually towards the mid lane pushing that minion wave, so CLG tried to take that opportunity. Really nice counterattack, but C9 just return to the objective. They take down the Trier, not able to get any red buff for himself.
Zoned out with Power of Evil, and Biofrost is backfilling as you see Sneaky coming around, finds a bit of damage, ults right over, goes for the big play, and just jumps right back out. Doesn't manage to bait the shockwave, but they do kill the turret. Tier 2, final one is gone. Mid gone now as well. Inhibitor left open. Way forward, but the pillar's been used, and there's not a lot of other engage tools. Shockwave delivery's not there, and a clean pickup on the bear, and Cloud9 pushed. Got damage, but no way to lock down their targets. They're going to find Ruin now. They're going to go for the offense down towards Gangplank. Does happen to dodge the first ulti, eaten by Tom Kench, runs right away. They are going to keep their top laner alive as spells and summoners are burned, but mid lane is under fire right now as well, and Cloud9 feel comfortable with this one. Juking away is Sneaky, not getting True Shot Barrage, finds the shots on the bottom. Inhibitor turret now as well. Mid inhib is cracked, the bot one now open, and CLG have yet to find their way in. It's been losing control for 20 minutes. Shockwave is gonna find a bit of space towards Niski. No easy escapes here for the Aurelia. Could take the damage, has to flash away. Gangplank not gonna find the opening just yet, as GA is also still available for that mid laner. Siege continues. Redemption buys some base P. We look at the damage on Niski. Cannot quite knock that one down. Goes to the big play. That's GA popped, and now Svenskeren's coming around. PoE can't find his way in. He's smited. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to flash in for more kills. And Rune's going to drop as well. Make it a second as the mid laner finally does die. And a 5v3 is all that Cloud9 need. They will push CLG back to the fountain. They will knock down the turrets. And C9 will take down first place CLG. 5-3 heading into Rift Rivals.
Incredibly powerful 1v1 situations and a lot of mobility on the champion. Big cost to him. And that's what we're looking for.
Attempt in the top side, though, forcing Fake God's
flash
to dodge the W. Can't get the knockup, but one more Ottomies is stunned. There it is, and they will nake him down. Fake God. Pretty doable dive. Fake God's Summoner List does have an ult, but that is it. When do they go in? Burns the E, gets some damage across. Here comes the attempted stun, but look how tanky Sejuani is not going to be perturbed by this turret at all. And a very clean, easy kill. Does have Flash and Smite. Actually has a chance of going for a steal, but now zoned out by Wadid and does not want to get devoured. So that's a quick pickup there. Nice one, and now looking at a sleep towards Ryu, does cleanse, walk away, but now re-engage towards Wadid, and this time he is isolated. Will go down to Amazing, so a 1-0. 100 Thieves are quickly in the way of 100 Thieves. Bang has been a big force for the squad of late, as now Fake God's on the way out, has a flash away, still gonna stun, and now a second time, over the wall comes Viper. Stopwatch buys a couple of seconds, but you have to assume they have the damage. Actually even burns his own ultimate, gets nothing for it. Several big cooldowns are gone, but bot lane has fallen all the same. 1,200 gold, 100 Thieves, all through bottom lane.
Ooh, Bubble barely misses there.
Big hit on a Ryu, but he's gonna stay alive. There is Herald summoned up. This will be all the plates and at least second turret going towards Viper, so still trading these resources back and forth.
Minimap, it is going to be at the cost of this dragon. Sejuani just picks it up right there. And that is going to be FlyQuest with some regeneration. And a ward here. Santorin might get pincered.
Okay, this could be an engage. They're going to find the first stun on towards Rakan. After we're going to find the charm, though. Knock up Henry as well. Jumps back to the team. Is going to go down to Viper. Heading over the top, though. Do they have the damage? Nice jump by the 80 carry. Bang gets away from Camille. It's still, they don't have him anywhere nearby. This is an easy smite for Amazing as long as he's on the rest of the squad. And here comes Sivir ulti. That's going to be claimed. And now, what about the second half of that fight? Big damage to
a little bit of extra move speed next time to get there quicker, but it's after the fact. And when
Sejuani a bit easier later on. And that'll be taken down without much issue. Picking up a bit more. And 15 seconds from the Baron respawn means that's going to be the apple of 100 Thieves' eye. Right now, there's only 4v5 defense. Viper's committing to pushing down the inhibitor turret, so this now puts the pressure on 100 Thieves, and they're the ones to blink. They lose the game of chicken. They're going to leave this right now and try to stop their base from falling. FlyQuest picked them apart, and they go for the inhibitor. That one's almost certainly going to drop. Mid lane out are going to go down as well, and just like that, the game has swung. Running up the river, it's going to be a quick answer at 100 Thieves. They have to get there quickly. You can see Fake God, do I answer bot? No, I've got to get in for this one because they are running for this one. Teleport chosen to be used as well. How fast do FlyQuest kill it? They're even on a ward. Second TP used, down to 6,000. They might be able to burn it. It's going to be close. Can the Smite come over? Can it over the wall? Smite does go to Santor, but how about the team fight? 5v5, and Zoe's already gone. The second kill goes through to Wadid. Baron for 2. W if he finds a way onto Santor. That pillar could have been it. Not quite though, but it will be turret damage. Demolish here as well. That is an inhibitor turret gone. Inhibitor itself going to drop as well. Fake God is still in the base. 4v3 siege, but the respawn's in 8 seconds. So after this inhib, out they go. Baron power play is neutralized.
16 himself has the full crit multipliers. Viper.
Big damage finds his son. Look at that burst! Oh my word, almost kills him, flashes, but cannot find Afromu. So Viper might lose the Guardian Angel and does, and he's alone. 1 versus 3, there is not a way out. He's gonna be almost stunned, tries to run, looks for a bit of damage, nearly takes down Ryu. He makes it look close, but it wasn't in the end. Good damage onto Amazing, 4,000 health onto this Baron. Centaur not going over, Smite's gonna go pretty cleanly over. It's actually, Bang picks it up, Amazing did Smite, I do believe, but now look at the re-engage as Afro presses R, looks for the knockup, finds a little bit there, and nice by Wadid, but Centaur can still, but the object of affection will not die just yet. Can they still find Wadid? No, but they're running forward. They find the slow, they put up the gray health, he has to burn the stopwatch, and that might be enough for the kill. They put in the damage, they do get that one right as Viper respawns. It remains.
And they lie in wait. No vision for FlyQuest. In that pixel brush, they're circling around and they got him.
Finding the engage towards Viper, does find the shot away, but he's got to be careful as Pobelter is an auto away from dead. They're trying to find him and Bang does get
up the mid lane. Inhibitor will be taken. Baron will be the next goal on their checklist.
It will not be a Smite steal, so far the teams have zoned out the opposing junglers. And it was initially a 20-minute Baron rush. Now this time around, Baron 3 goes up his 100 Thieves. As their team fight is simply better and they want to play around the Camille as best they can. no isolated members. Poke from Zoe not going to land. They find almost the engage, but again, forced to flash away third time in a row. As it's going to be turret down, the open inhibitor is certainly going to be theirs. The Elder Dragon buff is gone, but Baron's still on for quite a while, and now it's 2 open lanes with minions flooding in.
100 Thieves closing in on their 3rd win in a row.
Damage and a pole belter almost pulls him back. He might burn. He barely stays alive. The re-engage comes in. Not going to find that kill. Santorini not going to stay alive. 1 turret is gone. 100 Thieves looking for the play. Onto the backland. Stopwatch. Beautiful. Viper's going to go down without anything to his name. And now the Nexus is open. They're going to find these kills. They're going to find their win. 3 in a row for 100 Thieves.
If they do expect Impact to be taking the Jace. Once again, we have our 2nd LCS Silas after the huge rounds of
percentage of his own max health. His extra damage right here is double. He's going to get bound. That is massive damage, but look at the shielding coming back in. There's just enough. They layered it.
So Cody-san, not delayed. That's very big.
The Mountain Drake, which actually in this situation is actually really valuable. Jace, now your landing is good. He's ranged. That's going to be a stun, though. This could be really big damage. The bind only going to land. Well, it's going to hit both, but doesn't matter. The shields are in, but Cody-san will be stunned, and he will be taken down. Double if now on the board. Arm guard done for Huni. Finds himself in a fight against Impact. Puts the shield up. Actually, really good damage here. Now turns back into Jace himself and puts on some shots. Or actually, oh my God! Look at that! Huni presses
down the Ocean Drake. Xmithy goes for the steal over the top.
He has flash to get out of it. Gets really hairy for him. So are they going to go for the smite? But it looks like yes. They find the stun. Who's going to smite this one? And it goes to Xmithy. Cordier J saves Doublet. But here comes Skarner. Beautiful crescendo, but it's still going to be enough damage. I will still take that trade. Drake goes over for a moment because Sejuani is flanking Clutch Gaming. Big damage towards Doublet. Do they have the burst? It's going to be close. Sejuani over the wall. Flash the snow. One more auto. He needs another shield. This time Cody-san claims it. The root onto Xmithy. Flashing in is going to find that stun. One more auto gets the kill. And Cody-san, he is in the wrong spot on this map. Finds the root, finds the stun in his own face though. And Xmithy will slowly but surely
moving forward on the top half of the map.
Yep. Extra damage when he presses the button, gets that passer to go off. Zona, of course, double if will get plenty of damage down to the bot lane himself, but it is still 2 turrets claimed. Clutch Gaming sieging aggressively now into the mid game and have a currently 1,000 gold lead.
Double F doing his best to try and catch up on work here on the outer turret, procking Sheen as quickly as possible, and will eventually even out that gold.
And now a play towards Jensen in the mid lane. Big damage on him. He's rooted in place, but still devoured and stays alive here.
Here comes
lane,
Dark Jace.
Oh! He walked left to get away from Lux and instead looped his own teammate. So it looped around. Now mid lane gone as well. Clutch Gaming in less than as many. All right, well, top lane outer is going to go down, though. Team Liquid, as you mentioned, the fact that Clutch Gaming had outer turret kill, bringing the game within 700. Once again, though, a play towards the mid lane as Jensen gets a lot of damage. And Cody-san isolates himself. He ran downwards instead of towards his teammate.
Strike back, able to get the mid lane kill. That means they should be able to get this dragon. 17 seconds left on Cloud Drake, and they're pushing in on bottom. Damonte's on the run.
And there's a fast Tom Kench. Damonte has a turret for safety, but he is still stuck in 1v3. Big ult buys some space, but the damage likely to be there. The tanks are tanky. The damage is there. Damonte is going to fall. Any of our games. Cloud Drake does go down. Bop. And we have a safety. It made them feel like they were okay. This will not be checked in time. Sejuani's nearby, but it shouldn't be close enough. That will be claimed. The 2-man Baron and Lyra just runs right away. And now Jensen's got to be a bit careful as Huni's around. Jumps over the wall.
Caitlyn right next to your Lux as the Sona threat is real.
One top lane though, steals the Jace for him. In comes Xmithy, finds some damage. He's gonna find the stun on Huni now. Do they have the burst damage? Oh, certainly they do, as the rest of the squad comes by as well. Unfair, 4-1, and it's not even close. TL picked that one up, the turret's gone, and they can keep going for more.
What a rotation from Team Liquid. They cut off the split pusher.
Push right there, a couple of shots, but it'll reach all the way back up to full HP. Damonte does answer his own tier 2 turret. So something is picked up with the Baron buff and the Luden's Echo, and there's the split. There is the safe right here. Jensen's still pushing the top end. It's actually a 5v4 if they can bring the whole squad around. Silas over the wall. They're coming for it now. They find the first route. Lyra on the front line. Gonna find a bit of damage towards him. Big backline access. The Zero only wants to disengage. Lyra gets out of the shield, and here comes the stun. Only onto one, but the kill still comes through. Team Liquid get that first kill. Jensen claims the second under the turret as Huni running away. Same for Damonte, trying to stay alive. They might just find the next kill. They've almost got the damage, but did they go too far? Team Liquid have low health for it, but it's Xmithy. Again, the battle. Sejuani claims kill number 3. A 3-for-0 team fight. Team Liquid winning the mid game.
And we are getting a look at that burst damage and also the healing from Sona.
Yeah.
The sustain for Team Liquid in the mid game, always the highlight in these Sona comps, whether you've got Tarek or not. And Team Liquid will use that team fight victory to surround Lyra.
He's gonna have a really hard time getting away from this one. They are all around him. Demonte cannot help. 4 unanswered kills. The inhibitor certain to fall. A Drake when they wanted. The Baron still 90 seconds away. The inhib is gone. 30 seconds on Lyra to respawn. A little bit of poke from Caitlyn, not gonna mean enough though. And out goes Team Liquid after a huge
High ground, Clutch are forced into a bad spot, so they're forcing Baron. They're forcing them to come and fight.
desperation. They find the stun, they pull back Sejuani. Look how tanky he is, and he's pulled back by Core JJ. Where is the re-engage? When does the stun land? Expecting to stay safe. Redemption buys his space. Jets into the back line. Finds a couple of stuns. Big damage out of Lutz through the shields over the top. And Lyra running out of health. A big stun for Doublelift. There's the kills, but it's 2 for 2 so far. But will it be more? Cody Sun finds his third. He should be able to take pretty good damage here. Vulcan very low on mana. Like for stun. They find the slow. They find the stun. The big shield comes out. Look at the burst. And on the kudos yet, but Doublelift can go for the next kill. And he's got the shutdown. The power cord so strong as Vulcan is running. Only finds a single root though. And the next shot will get a double kill. 5, 2, and 6 on the Sona. Looking at Huni now as well. Can he find the slow? He can. That might just be enough. Sejuani comes forward. Needs 2 more autos. They're going to get the kills. The cleanup comes through. Smithy is on a rampage. And they're in the mid lane now as well as Core JJ still a turret. TP comes in from the top lane. His Impact now joining in as well. And Team Liquid could maybe close the game out. It's 4 versus 2 right now. Waiting 15 seconds for respawns. Another one for the Sejuani. Lyra's trying to run. He'll be shut down as well. 6 kills for the Battle Sedge. And the second turret will drop. Team Liquid will remain in control of first place as they will take down Clutch Gaming in 29 minutes. 6-2 for TL.
Looking like it will be, more for that late game, trying to draft towards that team fight, utilize this Azir.
The opportunity to go to the bottom half of the map, they'll grab the Cloud Drake, and that is a nice early pickup there for them.
Coming back into the meta, as he's going up mostly against tank junglers, and big all-in here, Ole.
Good lord, man, Ole is...
Combo and alt autos were weaved in by Smoothie, for the loose kind of spark there.
Ooh, Contract stepping a little bit too far forward, gonna be found out there, a nice pull. Means Smoothie's gonna find the second kill of the game here for TSM.
Yeah, they were not expecting him up here. Now Bjergsen.
Froggen's gonna be shuffled back right towards TSM now as well. The egg will only delay the inevitable, and TSM are 3-0.
TSM really
Turret 1 versus 5.
Rest
He's
in
just
peace.
waiting for death to come for him. Good night, sweet prince. TSM finding number 4.
Yeah, but in the meantime, their 2 members top get the first turret. It's 5 bot for TSM. Trundle is pushing mid, so Golden Guardians is actually getting a decent bit back with this. They may come out ahead on the play, despite losing the 1 man. It's double teleport, and definitely, what are you doing up
I
there?
have no idea why definitely stuck around that long. Acadian waiting for the spell shield to go away, making sure he gets the pull. It's exactly how you play Skarner against Sivir, and that's
Absolutely no reason to go for that.
when chasing down Ace, they're down 2,000 gold. Hauntzer's not too afraid just yet, though. Contract's going to be moving up there with him. They're looking to start the fight onto Acadian. It is a 2 versus 3, but it's a fight they're still not afraid to take.
Reset.
Acadian's going to fall. That's the reset there for Hauntzer.
Really strong top lane, and they will be able to knock down this mid lane turret. Gold's still very close on the bottom side, and you can see all these wards being placed down here as a result. Pink ward here.
Top lane tier 1 turret, what many consider to be the least important turret on the map.
So annoying, and they are going to get a splash as a result. This is one of the things that I always feel like separates the good Anivia players from the great.
And here we go. That's going to be an initiation coming out from the side of the Golden
in. And Bjergsen just gets knocked down. This will mean Infernal goes the way of Golden Guardians, but yeah, the great Anivian is to show in bottom lane. There is a potential that they can just start up the Baron, but right now it's TSM trying to make a collapse here.
This has turned into quite a juxtaposition as Froggen is now going to find himself caught out. Mid laners out of position, the name of the mid game here, as Golden Guardians will lose their mid laner. They will lose that wave clear. Definitely will do what he can, but they will not hold on to the tier 1 mid lane turret, and that's a big move for TSM.
Yeah, that is really big, because they can actually in their engages if either team messes up. Big stun, though!
Now it's going to start off here. We're going to see Smoothie going into the stasis here. Immediately Sven also going to be keeping himself alive just for a moment. Smoothie taken down. Also going to be Olay traded away. TSM on the retreat. Acadian's going to be taken down. Hanser's popping off. The wings of death fly through the TSM back lines. And it's a...
creating so much of the action for them with these initiations from the Anivia.
The Anivia setting up the plays. Hanser will build that number even higher, pushing down the bottom lane. 4 men strong here, seeing if they can take this to the TSM base. Tier 3 is going to be under siege. TSM, not enough bodies here in time, Azale, and Golden Guardians will put a lot of damage into this turret. Might even be able to take it down.
Yeah, I think they're just going to get this one. I mean, Froggen's sitting at over 600 AP with 3 items, and they're going to go in.
Acadian goes in, he grabs the enemy support, but he sacrifices himself for it. This is what I was talking about early on, Azale. One frontliner. If he messes up, all of a sudden the engage is gone. The ability to start these things off is gone. Contracts and Froggen continuing to look for more. They're able to find Smoothie and take him out. But it will be a 1-for-1 there. Definitely Hanser and Froggen. Now going to be pressuring onto the tier 3 into the mid lane as well. Froggen in some trouble. Critical positioning error will be heavily punished. And Bjergsen takes a triple.
Yeah, Golden Guardian's gonna get wiped off the map. He gets caught out.
Yeah.
Bjergsen with the triple kill, who is 7. He gets caught away from the team, but he's on Froggen.
He hits the back line. Froggen's gonna be suppressed, pulled back towards TSM. Golden Guardians looking to turn the fight right back around. Acadian gonna be taken very low. Hanser takes him down, and now he's gone to Reset City. He'll go into the resurrection. Contracts nearly killed himself. Definitely free firing into the TSM lines, but he's gonna be taken low, and Bjergsen is dominating. 2 dead on the side of the Golden Guardians.
Going in, knocking down multiple members at the end of that fight. Bjergsen so strong at this point in the game, and definitely really felt like he had the strength to clean up that fight. He's on his 3 items, but now they are getting pushed in. They will lose at least 1 inhibitor. Contracts is doing the dragon at this point, so he will be able to trade the dragon back. Remember, the Baron is spawning here pretty short.
Now they're starting off. Bjergsen has to flash over the wall to keep himself alive. Olay still looking to make it happen. You bring Bjergsen down, you're going to win yourself the game, but Hanser's now the one who's going to be targeted. He has to flash out, but he's taken down. TSM have found a huge fight. The Golden Guardians bite off way more than they can chew, and they'll be absolutely annihilated.
They get shredded, but Froggen trying to turn this around. Look at the damage from Froggen.
Oh, but now it's nothing but a sunny side up breakfast on the side brush of the red pit. That's Sven going on another kill for himself. Contracts healing up in the brush. Not really a match for Broken Blade 1v1, or maybe he is. Broken Blade trying to put some damage back down onto him.
He's gonna get him.
Contracts should be able to take him down here, and I am found wrong in my analysis. The Trundle takes down that Jace. And now Skarner versus Trundle, 1v1. Skarner building full tank, not on a Skarner
He's got
Spire.
the Warmogs. He's
This is
healing
not
up.
a fight that Skarner wins. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. Trundle is the one who wins this fight, but not unless he's alone. The only way you can win this is if you're fighting Skarner fair, and TSM is not about a fair fight. They'll look to hand this one over to Sven, put more money in the hands of the AD carry, but Contracts won't waste as much.
To give up this Baron. They are in the area here, but Broken Blade.
The traps. The traps mean that Golden Guardians have no Caitlyn as well, and it might be what this team needs to push them into the Golden Guardians.
And that, I think, is Sven really
to move towards these battle lines drawn by TSM, and TSM will take. Told me about it. You were laughing about how much gross stuff you voted to put in the smoothie. It's like,
All right,
come
back
on,
to the
man.
game.
All right, back to the smoothie on our screens, and the rest of TSM breaking open the base here in the bottom lane. Golden Guardians will have to find their fight here soon. Otherwise, TSM will just run over these inhibitors, but you've got to respect the power of that Elder Drake.
Yeah, I think they might actually just try to be waiting it out, right? You try to wave clear as much as you can. Baron's almost gone.
Broken Blade, forced to flash over the wall. Bjergsen now retreating, almost able to take down that mid lane inhibitor.
Yeah, so no Baron buff anymore, so you can wave clear this out instantly. Golden Guardians want to actually avoid a fight. There's a minute left on the Elder, but they're going to go in
Golden
now.
Guardians aren't going to be avoiding much of anything when they go fishing and land themselves a big one. Acadian taken out. But now Ole is incredibly low in the HP department. Got to be concerned about that one. Redemption coming in. Ole will be topped off a little bit from that one. Haunter wants to approach from the top. However, there's no way into the fight when TSM can so easily disengage. Acadian's the one guy you can really sink your fangs into. He's the one melee member. Everybody else will maintain distance and continue to do this.
With Sven.
TSM just looking to out macro. That's going to be a 4-shot on the inhibitor turret. They'll take down the inhib itself. Golden Guardians struggling to rotate around and answer this in any capacity. Froggen's on the side. Contract's all alone in the jungle. He's going to be found out. Pulled back by Acadian, taken down by Sven.
And that is Baron guaranteed to TSM. Sven already there as well. They knocked down the inhibitor almost instantly, and Contracts, you know, is still committing to this.
Haunter trying to go forward. Sven is the target. Haunter still looking to find a little bit more damage on him. That's going to be a big pick if Golden Guardians are able to find it and secure the damage. Haunter looking to go even further. Now Acadian's going to be the target, but Broken Blade is in the base of the Golden Guardians. Frog going to be the one trying to stop him. Needs to find the stun. Broken Blade's nearly able to take him down. Oh! Froggen with the clean outplay for now. Smoothie's the only one from TSM, even in the area. There will be no contest for this aside from a laser. Golden Guardians, very glad to see that one.
Here's the trap setup. Here's Bjergsen sitting on his tower, and Golden Guardians look like they want to get Bjergsen.
Ole's going to engage, but it's only onto Acadian. That's the frontliner. That's the one guy you don't want to be engaging onto. You have no AD carry. Your support is...
Anyway, Sivir was not there. This is going to mean yet another Baron going the way of TSM, and they will have this Baron buff for when the second Elder spawns again. Third Elder of the game, but they're actually looking like they want to fight. Be careful.
Golden Guardians trying to go for something here. Froggen flashing away from Acadian, keeping himself from getting grabbed. Haunter looking for some damage onto Bjergsen there in the back line. Golden Guardians still looking to maybe take the fight even further. Froggen's going to be taken low, gets himself away. Golden Guardians disengaging now. Still 14 seconds before Ole is back alive. But here comes the Burger King. Around from behind, the Golden Guardians find themselves routed. Froggen's going to be taken very low. Goes into the egg now. They'll have to try to protect him. Golden Guardians grouped up, trying to play Protect the President. The VIP is down. And Bjergsen will again find his mark. Broken Blade kills Contracts, and the Golden Guardians stand 3v5, 2v5, 1v5. TSM chasing into the base. Definitely the last man standing, and Sven will keep him in the fountain. TSM are on the victory march after 49 minutes, the longest game of Summer Split. TSM will take down the Golden Guardians.
And what a performance by on the Fox team. You know, 4 of their champions do have those dashes. It's going to be 2 days, 2 Vladimir's here for Scarlet. That is what he won on yesterday against TSM. It's jungle.
Yeah, he's not afraid of anything.
He's level 3 versus 2. He could take this.
Over the wall he goes, and yeah, that one's going to be secured by Meteos. Panda now in a lot of danger. Yep, one more thwap of the flail. First blood dropped to gaming, though. Going after the Cloud Drake. Some early game movement speed will help out with these rotations to see if maybe they
come in and threaten this.
Dive still probably going to go off here top lane. 1 minion left alive. Meteos able to make his way onto the enemy top laner before he can get out alive. And the Aatrox changes to World Ender means no assist, no kill, no reset. Meteos gets himself over the wall. Phoenix can't quite find the damage, and now Scarlet will continue over the cliff to take him down.
Tank up the turret for so long. There's very little chance of actually being able to trade back, and with Meteos tanking that on the Sejuani, Doka just ignores the turret.
Make that last bullet point a little bit more difficult than it has to be, though. Yuumi firing off the prowling projectile just to try to ward them away, but considering they have the number.
And Dokla has the matchup and has had that success in the early game to dictate it.
And what a change for this. Currently having a rough time. Golden Guardians still around that level, I'd say. They have shown that they're capable of playing some pretty high-level League of Legends, but Optic, one of the teams really stepping up as Scarlet tries to make himself an outplay in the bottom lane. Dokla shows up, but he will not be. To be able to make an adaptation, to change the way the team communicates and plays, to make that the reality, to make this the reality. Optic Gaming need one more shot to take down Lorlo, but they won't quite grab it. Meteos goes down, and Optic overcommit in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I've got to say, you know, maybe we can watch that one again, but that
Expended by the side of Optic, looking to make a play happen here. Prowling projectile finding its way onto Panda. Meteos moving forward, not gonna find the stun onto anyone. Lorlo trying to get himself away. He's in the World Ender, but he doesn't have a reset just yet. He's gonna get one here in a moment. Scarlet is taken down. Lorlo goes into the reset now, and oh boy, did Optic mess up! Echo Fox will find 4!
Echo Fox, you know, battling back so
Overcommit so heavily that they did. Those are not the kind of errors that should even be crossing your mind. If a play can even go that badly, I don't think you should even be considering it. And now Optic, put yourselves in a comfortable spot to transition into the next Baron afterwards.
Yeah, no, they
On this tier 1 turret, should be able to take it down. Scarlet won't walk out far enough to actually contest that, but it doesn't look like
So you have to just kind of calm down, make sure you're in a good mental state, and realize that your has no flash still, and you have your ultimates back. Makes sense. So I think that is a smart play there. The ultimate makes it really hard to continue to chase into that. If you get rooted up, you can start getting shredded by the rest of them. But they're TPing in. They want this fight. Phoenix is behind.
Hakuo tries to go in with a quickness, but he's not able to find anyone there with the recon. Scarlet enters into the pool, and now the counterattack comes out. Optic Gaming trying to make this one go the distance. Panda's going to be taken very low as Apollo's taken down first. Panda follows him into the abyss, and it's 2-0 for Optic. These Meteos ultis to really connect, and the team can follow it up. And now, they're the ones with the Baron. They're the ones back in the turrets left to take. The tier 2s and tier 1s still standing. I mean, there's lots of ways to capitalize as they'll find a kill onto Panda. Looking to go even further. Scarlet likely going to be killed off here. Goes into the stasis, looking to buy a little bit of time. Dokla makes his way into the fight, but they've got the reset onto Lorlo. He'll look for even more, but he goes into the resurrection. Phoenix going into the stasis, but so is his opponent. Now it's going to be Lorlo coming back to life. Hakuo having to retreat here yet again. Echo Fox wants to disengage. Apollo goes into that Feather Storm. He's able to bait them back. Optic continuing to go forward. Apollo continuing to kite. Meteos is down. Echo Fox has won their fight. They're going to get the loot pinata.
Fertile to boot. And look at that negative Baron power play. Now 2,000 gold in the deficit from that power play. They are going to be losing this inhibitor tower here as well. Echo Fox fighting back.
That was on par with the bottom lane dive for Optic mistakes that go in Echo Fox's favor. Fox is doing a 4,000 gold lead, most of which, actually all of which, is in the 80 carry difference. As
On
top
the flank here, wants to try to go in.
Oh, baby, Dokla's gonna be the target, and that is a big pick to start things off with. Scarlet having to retreat now, too. Optic's trying to back away, but Lorlo's into the back line. All he needs is his reset, and he's gonna find it. Apollo's on a rampage, and Optic are cut to pieces. They'll find even more disaster as Echo Fox chases further. Scarlet goes into the pool and into the grave as Apollo gets a triple. One more will make it a quadra, and surely the Penta with the cat after, but they will not even need it.
Yeah, they're going to push down mid here. Arrow desperately trying to clear out the waves. They don't have minions just yet, but the super is coming in from that mid lane. They should be able to potentially end the game here. They're going to TP back in. Arrow's got to make something happen, but
What do you even
he's going to
do?
be able to do it. I mean, you just have to try to clear the minion wave and suicide for that.
Big separates from his 80 carry. He tries to fire off some spooky ghosts. It will not succeed. Echo Fox will find their second win of the split.
And a big one it is, taking...
Playoff team last time around, barely missing out on semifinals last split. And yeah, I think easily the chance to make that up. You're a game behind second, right? Like this is I think completely fine for you guys. You're gonna have the week off, of course, before week 5 starts. And you said positive mental attitude. I actually heard you say that losing the game on your own mistake feels better than losing because they were better than you. Because it's like easy to fix and you'll win next time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it sucks to lose.
Sure.
Like, you have to just, claw your way back into a higher seed, but...
A person who stood above the competition with Player of the Week. This time around, 100 Thieves mid laner Ryu gets the honors on a 2-0-1. This week for 100 Thieves, 3-game win streak, looks good.
Yeah, this was an interesting one to me because 100 Thieves did have, their first ever 2-0 week in a long time. And Ryu did play well, but I don't think it was like some sort of hard carry thing, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the players stepped up. I think a lot of players had better performances, and some of this Player of the Week is attributed
to them changing players, bringing Ryu in as kind of that unifying force.
Right, him coming in, I feel like is a lot of what led the change around here, and so I think there is something to be said about the intangibles there.
I voted for Bang.
Yeah, I was thinking, on just